don't waste, and save. So that's how I've sort of evolved over my life, and my wife and I, we try to not waste anything in our lives. We try to lower our carbon footprint as much as we can. And for us, when it came to the point of needing a new vehicle, electric cars were coming out, and it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Bruce and Shasha's fondness for saving the planet extends to their means of transportation. To say that they're the proud owners of an electric car is an understatement.
We settled on the car we did, and it's been fantastic. We don't miss going to the gas station. We have our gas station here in our charging station, so it's very cool.
Prior to this electric car, I had a pickup truck. And I loved it for the time, but it had gotten to be 15 years old, and it was time to try something new. During that whole period of time, the electric cars have evolved. I was very interested in that because my lifestyle is perfect for an electric vehicle. Very different from my pickup truck, but I've acclimated, and I don't think there's any going back.
Demand for electric vehicles is growing worldwide. That comes as no surprise to Jonah Teeter-Balin, who is with the electric vehicle charging solutions company AeroVironment.
So what we found is there's actually a couple of reasons why people are considering electric cars more and more nowadays. One is the obvious one, which is that it fits their lifestyle and they want to be green. And then on top of that, electric vehicles on a per mile basis are a lot cheaper to drive than a gas vehicle. Electricity is less expensive and the cars are more efficient.
But manufacturers still face a big challenge. Many people simply aren't aware of how electric vehicles work.
So when you get your electric vehicle, it will come with a 110 cord set that will charge your EV at home, but it'll charge it fairly slowly, sometimes 18, 20 plus hours. There's really three different types of charging. The first we touched on a little bit is the 110 volt charging that allows you to charge pretty much in any standard outlet, but it's going to provide a pretty slow charge. Now there's a level 2 charging, and that's at 220 volts, and that enables you to charge anywhere from 3 to 5 times faster than your level 1 110 volt cord set. And then there's what we call DC fast charging, which can enable you to refill your tank in about 30 minutes. So what we found is that to make EVs more practical and to fit your lifestyle, you need to be able to charge faster and to do so safely. And so we at AeroVironment provide charging infrastructure that allow you to charge 3 to 5 times faster and make your EV a lot more fun and practical to drive.
The common misconception about owning an EV is that you'll be stranded often, but Jonah says it's just that, a misconception.
And so that's where TurboCord came in for us. We were able to provide our users with a portable option that they could use when they're traveling outside of where they would normally go, or outside of their home. And this would help really in their planning process to make sure that they're are minimizing their range anxiety by making sure that they could charge wherever they're going to go.
The only thing that worried me initially was that I would get stranded, that there wouldn't be enough charge. I had to learn how to gauge how far I could get on a particular charge. But I don't have those fears anymore. You do have to plan a little bit more than you may have prior to having an all-electric car. You can actually plug the car right into a 110 and get just enough to ease your mind and not have what I call battery angst.
Yeah, when you have an electric car, you're obviously not going to the gas station, so how you charge it and where you charge it became a real consideration. So what I decided in doing a lot of research online and reading about different methods of charging, became very clear based on 110 charge was going to be very cumbersome and not very practical because it takes up to like 20 some hours to charge it from empty to full. So I knew I needed more of a 220 experience right at home. After a lot of research and looking at reviews and then showing my wife various options, she's more concerned about the look, the design of it. I settled on AeroVironment's line. It's small, much more compact than a lot of the other brands. Seemed very sturdy. Seemed like everyone was pleased with the unit itself. So I thought, hey, she likes it. Everybody else that owns it likes it. Let's give it a shot. And I ordered it, and it's been fantastic.
So AeroVironment has been in the EV game from the very beginning. In fact, we were contracted by General Motors back in the 90s to develop the GM Impact, which they launched. And we've stayed invested in the industry from that point, and we believe that long-term that EVs are going to dominate the roadways. And we look forward to helping make the driving experience more practical, helping it fit our customers and drivers' lives, and to make it the best driving experience possible so that we encourage as much EV adoption as we can.
I love my electric car. I see that they're getting more and more popular, so I think it's all for the better.
As far as I'm concerned, the future of transportation is with the electric vehicle. To me, that's the future of saving our planet. That's the future of transportation. That's the future of also having fun while we drive, because Americans love to have fun while they're driving. And I encourage everybody to go out and take a test drive and see what you think.
For more information on electric vehicles and charging stations, visit evsolutions.com. Find additional information on our website, designingspaces.tv.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.